Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So we all know there's a ton of positives that come with stacking silver. You know, it's a great way to save some money. It's a hedge against inflation, and it's a great way to diversify your portfolio. Whether you're heavy into stocks and bonds, 401k, pensions, silver is a great way to keep physical wealth in your possession just in case something bad happens. But with all those positives, and there comes a bunch of downsides as well. And I feel like most channels or most videos don't really talk about a lot of the downsides of buying silver. And so that's what we're going to do today, is just go over a few downsides or risks that I see buying and selling silver. So the first downside is even finding silver. It's tough right now to even find a decent amount of silver in the marketplace, whether it be online or your local coin shop. It's just tough. And, it takes a lot of time out of your day to track this stuff down. You could be, sitting at home on the computer trying to find a good deal on Jam Bullion, APMEX, SD Bullion, Silver Gold Bull. I mean, there's so many different online bullion dealers. It all takes time, and that's time away from your family. It's time away from other projects you could be doing. And then also it takes a lot of time and effort if you're trying to find silver at your local coin shop, because you could spend 20 minutes driving to your nearest coin shop and walk in the door and they have nothing. And then that's a little frustrating, because then you're determined to find some silver. So you may go another 20 minutes down the road to a different coin shop and they may have 1 or 2 ounces. So obviously that takes a lot of time driving around and finding physical silver in your area, but is it worth it? So another big downside of buying silver is just the high premiums. You guys all know what's going on right now and are probably 100% aware of what premiums are going for these days. On generics, they're going for, $20 for just a generic round, or close to $25 for American Silver Eagle. It's crazy that you're paying more now at a lower spot price than, let's say, 3 months ago, when spot price was mid 17s, low 18s. You were paying less for American Silver Eagle then with a higher spot price than you are now with a lower spot price. So let's say you actually find some silver when you go out searching for it, or you're spending hours online trying to find it. So it's your lucky day, you found some silver, and you're willing to pay the high premiums for generic rounds, or junk silver or American Silver Eagles, whatever it is, you're willing to pay that higher premium. So you go load it into your shopping cart online, or you bring it up to the counter at your local coin shop, and all suddenly he gives you the total and throws on tax. Man, you're getting taxed on bullion. What is up with that? You're basically trading fiat currency for real money when it comes to silver. You're taking the paper money and trading it for silver, which is real money. And why are you getting taxed for it? So that's a huge downside to buying silver. It really cuts into how much silver you can actually buy. If they're adding on 7, 8, 9% tax on that bullion, it's limiting how much silver you're going to have in your safe. Okay, so you got done finding silver. Perfect. You decided, hey, it's worth it to pay these high premiums to buy this silver. Great. And then you decide, what the heck, I'm going to pay some taxes on this high premium silver. Fine. So you get home and then you go to check to make sure this silver is legit, because that's another downfall of buying silver. These days, there's so many different counterfeit coins out there in the marketplace. You pick up some pandas, they may be fake. You don't know unless you have a Sigma verifier, or you have a way to test your silver via, a silver slide, or like I said, a Sigma verifier. That's just the crazy world we live in. You work super hard to get this money in your bank account, and, you want to save some money. You want to hedge against inflation. You want to diversify your portfolio. So you take that fiat currency and you go buy some silver. And now you just have to be paranoid, or you have another worry to make sure it's not fake. So another risk or downside of buying silver is that it's just volatile. Not like gold, which, as everyone can see in the last month, 2 months that gold has kind of held its own compared to silver, which let's say 2 months ago was 18 and change. And now it's in the low 15s. So within the matter of a couple months, it's dropped $3 per ounce. You know, that's risky, especially if you're trying to buy silver as a way to save money. Taking a loss in spot price could definitely hurt your game plan. So let's say you went through this whole process of finding the silver, buying the silver, paying the high premiums, paying the taxes, verifying the silver is legit. So when everything's said and done, is buying silver even worth it? Absolutely yes, 100%. I think silver is a great way to store your wealth. Instead of keeping fiat currency in the bank where it's losing money year after year, buying silver, you know, I just feel more confident that spot price of silver in the long term will definitely work out. You know, silver is a great hedge against inflation, and it's a great way to diversify my portfolio, my personal portfolio. I have some stocks. I have most of my retirement is in my 401k, and I have some cash in the bank, but silver lets me hold a tangible asset, not a paper stock, not numbers on a computer. It's a physical piece of money that I can store in my safe and feel comfortable that if something bad happens, the market crashes, there's a reset in the financial institution, at least covered a little bit with having silver in my possession. By the way, before I forget, make sure you watch my giveaway video. I'll link the video in the description, and I'm giving away on May 24th a 2020 American Silver Eagle and a 1994 Mexican Libertad. So like I said, I definitely think you're better off buying silver in the long term. Even with all these downsides and some of these stresses, it's definitely worth your time and effort to purchase silver. So what do you guys think? Is it worth it? Do you see any downside of buying silver? Do you see any obstacles that are in your way when you go buying silver? Do you have any concerns when you're buying silver? Are you worried about the high premiums or the lack of silver, or making sure you're not buying a fake piece of silver? Or are you concerned about how much taxes you're paying on the silver that you're buying? I want to hear your guys' opinion, so please leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts. So in my next video, what I'll do is cover some of the risks and the stresses that when it's time to sell your silver. So in my next video, I'll go over some of the downsides and stresses of going to sell your silver, because there's definitely some issues that you have to deal with when you decide to sell your silver to either a coin shop, a bullion dealer, Craigslist, OfferUp, wherever. There's definitely some issues you have to go through. But until then, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.